Hi, my name is Ira.
Hi, Dira.
And before we start with the question, I'd like for you to introduce yourself.
Hi, Dira. I'm Commandant Pankaj Mishra. I'm officer. I'm as a OSD RRC officer of this on the special duty and the rapid response cell of the MEA, the division which is headed by the Joint Secretary, Ms. Priyanka Chauhan IFS, and we under the her guidance we are deployed as the OSD the rapid response cell, and we perform duties as per the charter of our division.
So good. So the first question would be, to which all occasions India has seen as the first responder?
So mostly, and India has been trying to establish its reputation as first responder in most of the consignment that we send. Because as the name goes by our division, the rapid response cell, most of our consignment are been dispatched on a very rapid note, and which is generally on the aftermath of any disaster. To cite few of the example, in the 2023 April and March, April, May on during these 3 months, and during the Turkey-Syria earthquake, we were the first country to land over there and also supply the humanitarian assistance in the form of medicine and the medical equipment. Like it was the 7th hours after the announcement was made, within 7 to 8 hours, we were there landing at the Turkey and Syria, the actual site where the impact has happened. Similarly, under Operation Karuna, 4 naval ships have been diverted to Myanmar, and 40 tons of relief supplies in the form of medicine and the medical equipment have been delivered. And this was again, we were as the first responder. The year 2025 have marked and have brought strengthened to our speed and responsiveness. In the March 2025, under Operation Brahma, the Myanmar, which was been struck by one of the most devastating earthquake, within the span of 6 to 7 hours, our first flight landed with our relief supplies, which again constituted of medicine and medical equipment. And within 6 to 7 hours, we landed over there. And not only in the neighborhood, our endeavor remains always that we are the first responder to all across the globe, even to the global south and the Pacific island and to the Caribbean. And the October, November, as the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, India has sent a special C-17, Air Force C-17 flight to Jamaica and Cuba, delivering 40 tons of medicine and medical equipment, which involves almost flying across the transatlantic and crossing over 16 countries. So that was a long duration flight. So over the period of time, we have been consistently trying to establish our image, our reputation as the first responder all across globe. Thank you.
And what are the items you would send in the occasion of any disaster?
So our item mostly comprises and it are focused to the demand driven. We generally await for the list and the international assistance from the country where the disaster has been stuck or the impact is the most. So mostly our the list of the medicines or the item we receive through our mission. The host country, through the diplomatic notes, through the note verbal, they send to our mission, and then from the mission we get the list, and we try to accommodate as maximum as possible those items which are the part of the list. The places where we don't have the list or specific, we with our expertise and our past experience try to make a kind of list and medicine which is most suitable to that particular disaster. Let's say if there's a flood, so we understand that there could be the waterborne diseases after the flood that are most likely to happen. So the water purification kit, the chlorination tablet, these are essentially the things that form under those assistance package. Similarly, after the earthquake or any other disaster or during the crisis time, the essential medicines, the life-saving medicines form the important component during such time of disaster. So mostly it is the demand driven, and if we don't have a certain list, we prepare as per our expertise and the experience.
Okay. And how do you support the long-term health, infrastructure of any country?
So this long-term support or strengthening of the healthcare infrastructure could be possibly as the aftermath or the rehabilitation support after any disaster, or to strengthen the healthcare infrastructure of a particular country, again as per the need and the demand driven. To cite again few of the example, even yesterday only 2 city machines have landed Afghanistan, and Afghanistan is and that will be the first machine in Afghanistan that has actually reached over there. And so these are the machine that has been delivered. Similarly, we have been sending the hemodialysis machine to Pacific Island countries and to the African countries. The medicine and the medical equipment, the bigger equipment that supports the functioning of the hospital and the healthcare infrastructure. So this long-term support would be the essential the medical product or the equipment which will be essential for the functioning of the hospital or the certain program as well.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.